Hello everyone and welcome back to the Niall Crabtree game design YouTube channel. So if you guys are subscribers from when I used to upload back in the day, then you might be like asking where have I been and like kind of why am I back now, and maybe why you should care as well if you are watching this video. Well, it has been about 2 years since I last uploaded anything to the channel, and the reason for that was I hit 20 videos of game design video essays, and I started to get to the point where my current knowledge was kind of hitting sort of a limit. I was repeating myself in a couple of videos, and I thought that I'm only a second year on my game design course right now. I haven't had a job in industry. At that point, I think I had only one published board game, and I just felt like I had a lot more to go in terms of my development, my roadmap, to the point where I could actually impart a lot of knowledge to the people on YouTube, pretty much. So I thought, okay, I'm going to take a step back. I've done my 20 videos. That's kind of like season 1 of my design timeline, you know. I'm going to take a step back. I'm going to work on myself, become a better designer, and then come back at some point. Now that some point is now. So yeah, like I said, I uploaded my last video to this channel about 2 years ago, roughly. And since then, I have published 3 board games. So I published Blockers, which I published kind of like towards the end of me uploading those 20 videos. And then the next year, I published Food Time Battle in Space. And then I published Landscape, and all these were through Kickstarter and then were sold like through either distribution channels or conventions or whatnot. And Landscape was published in August of last year. On top of that, I am right at the end of my degree now. I'm predicted a first, thankfully, and I should be finishing roughly May time. And then finally, I now have a job in industry as well. I managed to be able to get a job a couple of months before I finished my degree, which is like a huge weight off my shoulders because I was very worried, like, okay, I'm going to finish my degree, but will I be able to get a job, you know, after this? So thankfully I do have a job in industry, and the videos on this channel will sort of cover what I'm going to be doing at that job as well. Not in great detail because of NDA and stuff like that, but I'm going to be doing like days in the life and stuff like that of working for that company. So yeah, that's kind of like what I've been doing. But what's going to happen now, like I've said, that the 20 videos of the video essays were kind of season 1, so what comes after that? Well, for me it's season 2, where instead of analysing design, I'm actually going to be showcasing what I can do with game design. I'm actually going to be showcasing me creating games by myself. I'm working on a board game at the moment. And I'm also going to be showing off, like I said, days in the lives and stuff like that of me working for the company which hired me to be a game designer. Now, despite this shift in content, the aim is still the same. It's still to sort of like impart knowledge and educate organically just through stuff which I've learned on the go, and through me analysing that information, being like, oh, this is probably useful to other people, because if I didn't know this, then I feel like I'd be a worse designer. And also I think the sort of the USP of this second season as well is like there's a lot of other game development vloggers on YouTube, but most of them are game devers, so they like usually are like a one-man band, or they just focus on programming, for example, or they do days in the lives of programmers are like very, very huge on YouTube. But I don't see very many people who just do game design videos. So with the board game, I'm going to be focusing almost entirely on showing off how I create mechanics and how I balance different cards. And for me working in industry, I'm going to be showing off like how I do level design and enemy design and weapon design and stuff like that, without really delving into the programming aspects of it, because that's not my field. Also, in these past 2 years, I feel like I've gotten much better at sort of presenting myself and presenting information as well. For example, on my course, I recently did a lecture for first year, so I've managed to be able to actually teach at a university level and impart knowledge that way, which I think will be very beneficial for this YouTube series. And I've also done other bits and bobs as well in lessons presenting, and that's really, really helped sort of the way I deliver information. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you're excited about sort of the two main projects which I'll be working on at the moment, the one for the game development company and the one which I'll be doing for myself, for Crab Studios, which is my own studio, where I'll be working on that board game as well. Those are sort of the two main projects where the series will be based on, and I might even delve into some video essays on video games at some point if I think that one particular video game does something exceptionally well, which actually helps me in my day-to-day life as being a professional game designer. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully you got all the information you need for why I've been away, why I'm coming back, and what's going to happen. So hopefully you can decide whether or not to stick around and watch some videos in the future. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.